Hi everyone, it's Melissa. I am checking in. This is my 9th month on HRT. I've had quite a few things happen to me these last few weeks and months. So let me just state that I've been on kind of a roller coaster. I've mentioned this, I think, in a previous video, where my doctor switched me from patches to injections because the patches, my skin was allergic to the adhesive and it was really tearing my skin up. So they switched me to injections. So I was doing that for 3 months. And then I did my lab work a couple of weeks ago and I about had a heart attack. My estrogen level, which at 6 months was all the way up to 195, my testosterone always in the gutter at 39. I don't take testosterone blockers. I've never had to because my natural T levels are so low. Well, my estrogen came out as 22 and my T levels came out at 245. A real big difference there. And I kind of wondered about that because let's just say a couple of months ago, because my testosterone has always been so low, that my libido has always been non-existent, which was fine with me. And for years I've been this way, even before I started testosterone. Well, almost 2.5 months ago, let's just say it came roaring back with a vengeance. And I haven't felt like this in a very long time. Not that I could do anything about it, but it was definitely up there. Well, now I know why. So I met with my doctor on Monday and he gave me an increase. He doubled my dose of estrogen and we're going to see where I am in 3 months. He seems to think that the estrogen will balance out the testosterone and bring that down, bring the estrogen up. So we will see. I feel a little frustrated because I feel like the last 3 months I've had no progress, that I took steps backwards. But I'm going to move forward and just take things from here. I did get some other disappointing news, and I learned something that I have to deal with moving forward. I went in for a consultation last week, just a consultation, just to see where I would stand if I wanted breast augmentation surgery. Well, that didn't work out so well because the surgeon, was kind of freaking because I had heart surgery 2 years ago. And that freaked him out. The medications I'm on for my heart freaked him out. He was also concerned about, putting things in that would cause stress on the incision they had to make, which cut through the muscle so they could get to the sternum and crack me open for heart surgery. So in essence, he also was concerned about, with my condition and the medications, about me being on or having to go under full anesthesia. He was concerned I might not wake up. So all of those factors together not only have killed my dream of getting the girls done, but it also rules out anything else I would want in the future for the exact same thing. If I ever wanted FFS, which I really wasn't planning on it, it's so expensive, but if I wanted bottom surgery, which was something I was considering, that's all out the window now because no surgeon will do an elective surgery where I have to undergo full anesthesia. And I talked to my regular doctor about it this week too, and he just kind of said, well, yeah. So maybe next time I talk to my cardiologist, I'll ask him about it. But I think that chapter or that opportunity, door's closed. So that's where I'm at. So now I just have to continue moving forward with the hormones, Let them do their job over the next few years. And maybe after they get my levels settled down, that I can start progesterone, help the girls start growing a little bit more semi-naturally. So don't ever think that transitioning is easy. There's so much in it. Not only the physical transformation, the social transformation, the mental transformation. There's so much there. And I tell you, I've thought about this many times, that life would be so much easier if I did not have this inside of me. With gender dysphoria, I'm beginning to hate all of these terms because people hear gender dysphoria and they think, oh, you got a mental disorder, or some people, a mental illness. No, I don't. I'm not mentally ill. This is the way I was programmed coming out of the womb. The right-wingers like to say, God doesn't make mistakes. Well, no, because he made me this way. But I hate labels. I don't even like calling myself a trans woman. I know I'm not a biological woman. I never will be. I've said that before. But I just am me. I want to be me. I want to just get out there and live my life. Integrate into society. I am not trying to shove any ideology down anybody's throat like a lot of people in the community like to do. So I'm still going to live my life as a woman, even though I'm not one, but that's how I'm presenting. And this will be controversial, but you know what? I use the women's restrooms. I've mentioned this before, and it's, for me, nobody is unsafe around me. I'm the first one to jump in to protect anybody. And all I'm doing is going in, doing my business, wash my hands, and getting the heck out. And some people will still have a problem with it. Some women will still have a problem with it. I will not do anything that makes anybody uncomfortable. If I walk into a restroom and there's more than one person in there, one or two people in there, I'll turn around, walk out, and I'll wait for it to clear out. Or if I walk in and there's an empty stall, I go right to it, lock it. I do have the privilege, God, I hate that word, privilege of mostly passing, so going in and out, nobody really notices me anyway, and that's good. I'd rather not be noticed. I want to blend in. So we are really living in interesting times, and I try not to get political, but what in the heck is this current administration doing to the trans community? I mean, they have gone to vilify people like me and trying to scare the hell out of everybody. Now, both sides do this. In fact, I'm an independent. I think both sides are out of their freaking minds in a lot of issues. But the ones that affect me directly, trying to get rid of my gender-affirming care, threatening to throw us in mental hospitals and whatnot, some people want to do that. Make us illegal. Saying, a lot of people are saying it's gender fraud. No, it's not fraud. You got to understand there are people like me, and we are way less than 1% of the population. I mean, there aren't many of us out there at all. So why are they making such a big deal about it? Well, I know why they're doing it. It's fear-mongering for their base. It's something to, have a boogeyman, or woman in my case, to rally against and, try to get everybody's vote for the next round of elections. I'm really disappointed in our society overall. I don't have the answers on what we can do to fix it. It may never get fixed. Sometimes I think we need a big reset. I don't know. I'm just me. I can't really do much. I'm just going to live my life the way I see it. And if some people don't like it, tough shit. I don't care. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. If you come after me or whatever, well, we'll see how things go at that point. But I don't mean anybody any harm, and I'm just, like I said, like a broken record, living my life peacefully. So that's where I am. I also want to mention I'm starting a new podcast. It's called Transdimensional Realities. And it's going to be airing here on my YouTube channel. And the audio portion is on a network I'm involved with, the Paranormal UK Radio Network, paukradio.com. So stay tuned. I'm actually filming my first episode right after I record this. And hopefully people like it, and we'll see where we go from there. It definitely gives me a creative outlet. So until next time, which will probably be after the holidays, I hope everyone has happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. And we will catch you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.